Welcome to EJH British Cars. So today we're at the Hershey Fall Swap Meet 2025. I'm in the Car Corral and I thought I'd show you a couple interesting cars I saw. This is a 1969 Jaguar XKE with a 2.2+2, which means it has a small back seat. It has the 6-cylinder engine. Triple whippers, so that's interesting. Kind of like this color. Nice tan interior, chrome wire wheels, 4.2 liter. Well, somebody's converted it to modern air conditioning too. Really beautiful paint job too. Here we have a MGTD. Beautiful paint job. I guess it's been all restored. Got a pretty new roof on it. Next to it is a nice Jag XK 140. We put a lot of love into this car.
We try.
The 1962 MGA Mark II 1600.
And I said, grab a beer and because we.
This looks like another TD. So it's sitting next to a 60 Buick. Look at the difference in the size of these cars. The fronts are lined up. And the back of this car is the back of the rear doors on this one. That's funny. Here is a really gorgeous 61 TR3. Somebody spent a lot of time on this paint job. It's color sanded to perfection. And this marked the price down $2,000 to $25,000. Chrome wire wheels. You see the difference between this car and my TR2. My TR2 does not have these additional lights. It doesn't have this chrome. It has just a key lock there, and then it also has the toilet seat escutcheons like that to keep it closed. Also has exterior door handles. This is an aftermarket steering wheel. And the bonnet is different. So I don't know exactly how. I know some of the bonnets have twin slots in the back. And of course, this front valance is completely different. So there's a small mouth. The headlights appear further out. It doesn't have this reverse curve. Also doesn't have the Triumph lettering, though it does have an emblem. Huh. Wonder if Brad Chad's around. Probably not. This is a Maryland plate. Here's the engine. Pretty clean. Triumph tune valve cover. Almost like those. And here we have a trio of XJ Jags. One 4-door hardtop and a pair of 2-door convertibles. All for sale. Followed up by Sunbeam Tiger. Fresh off a rotisserie restoration.
There's a lot of loose
Here's an MGTF, 1955. You can see the big difference how they've molded the lights into the fenders instead of separate light cars.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling. I'll tell him. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Did he really? He was in your last right before we left.
I always thought that the octagon gauges were kind of cool.
Yeah. Really?
Looks to be heavily modified, but kind of a cute bug eye. Looks like it's probably got a fiberglass flip-up nose on it. Obviously set up for racing. Bare minimalist interior. A 1973 TR6. Nice overall condition. It's early in the morning, so a lot of the stuff is still locked up. Certainly good driver quality. Chrome's a little beat up. Well, they're only asking 18,000, so that's pretty good. We're kind of just coming into the heavy section of the Car Corral here. A lot to see. We sort of hit Mustang Alley here. We're out with a 71 TR6. Pretty nice condition. It was kind of driver, kind of restoration. Nice color. This is Damson, I think. Nice tan interior. Cocoa mats. Really nice walnut dash.
Thank you. Thanks for that. Thank you.
Damson? Yeah, that's it.
They just don't know what to do. They're right.
Yeah, a few rough spots. Today I'm back in New Hampshire at my friends Kurt and Diane's house on the Old Glen Farm. Well, we've been working on the Old Glen Farm Railway. We've been working on the track a bit more, getting that squared away. It's our test car. So that'll have to be a video for later when we get everything up and running. Oh, one new addition, which is this 1939 Buick Roadmaster with a straight 8. So, fresh barn find. So I hope you enjoyed all that. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment. We'll see you next time.